Let's get building.
Hello there, welcome to JonnyBuildz. I am your host, of course, Johnny, and welcome to this episode 272. We're getting close to 300 already. It's pretty interesting. Since I started doing the Saturday ones here and there, it's adding up, so that'll be a big milestone. So that'll probably be more towards like the middle of the fall or something like that, but it's coming. So anyway, this is what we've been working on Tuesdays is Minas Tirith, and we have more to do because it is a big set. And so that's what we'll be doing. So we're gonna get our timer started. Hold on a second. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We've already spent 9 hours, 39 minutes, and 43 seconds on this. It's a big set. Hey Bev, good to see you. How are you doing tonight? What are you guys making for dinner? What are you and Missy making for dinner? I had chicken sandwiches. They were pretty good. Not the best, but they were pretty good. Thanks for tuning in as always. I appreciate you guys being here. Where am I at? Oh, here I am. Alright, so we're still working on Pippin's room. He's got his own room. He's very special. So we're continuing to work on that. We did some of it last week. If you haven't gotten a chance to see the Big Boy video, I streamed it live. It was kind of an interesting day for that because the Big Boy was supposed to leave at 9 o'clock in the morning. And where it was spending the night before, it should have been able to get to us pretty quickly where we were located, and it took a while. In fact, it took about 45 minutes. About 40 minutes. Because apparently people were on the track where they shouldn't be. And so we're sitting there waiting. A whole bunch of people were waiting. The one guy, the one family near us, the guy was looking, and he's like, it says it's moving, but it doesn't show it moving. And apparently, we heard the whistle a couple times, but nothing came from it initially. And we found out later, it turned out people were on the tracks, like way in the way. So it could not get moving on schedule like it wanted to. So kind of weird, but, people are selfish. Aw. Steve has energy, so he can find dinner, aka leftovers. Yep, leftovers are good. Kind of doing the same thing in a sense this week because we will be heading to Florida at the end of the week. 4-week vacation down there. So that's why the poll is what it is. If you were in Florida, what would you go see? Could be anything, but those are the choices of the theme parks. Money, no object. It's one of those questions that, like, hey, it obviously Disney especially has gotten more and more expensive with time. But if money was no object, where would you go? We went to the Kennedy Space Center not too long ago, and that was a blast. It had been so long since I had been there, and it was just neat seeing everything. Going to hadn't seen the Atlantis experience before. Last time I'd been there, that it hadn't existed, so it was really cool seeing the space shuttle up close. That was fun. No, yeah. Last time I had been there was quite a while ago, like a couple decades ago, I think. And prior to this most recent time, and yeah, I didn't remember much. I remembered a couple things, but most of it was kind of like, what? They've changed it in recent years. Really, really neat experience. You went as a kid? Yep. That's the best time to go for something like that too, I think. I mean, like as an adult, we can appreciate it in certain ways. But like as a kid, like especially when you get to the like if you take the tour and you get to the thing where the Saturn V is all set up, and just looking at that, like just the massive the amount of stuff they had to do to make that work on computers less powerful than your cell phone, mind you, propel people to break Earth's atmosphere. Just insane, the stuff that they did, the lengths that they went to make it happen, to go land on the moon. And yeah, just the old technology and stuff. Like it's funny, like if you watch Apollo, I guess it's Apollo 13, right? You watch that plastic molded astronaut out of the machine. Yep. I remember those. The if you watch Apollo, I guess it's Apollo 13. Like the whole movie, like they go through like all the different things that like they had to deal, you know, trying to just save the astronauts, and they even going to the moon because of what happened. They were supposed to go to the moon, and then because of what happened, they couldn't. Like the amount of stuff they had to go through with the technology they had at the time to make it so they could get back home, just unbelievable. So crazy. Oh, early 70s. Dang. Yeah, I wasn't born yet. So while I'm building this, all this stuff you see back here behind, like there's a little factory back there I did on Saturday, a couple other things that I've added to. This is still all from the one lot that I got. I like saying that because it rhymes. That I got a few weeks ago, and I'm still discovering and trying to figure out. That's the hard part, because I don't have any instructions for everything, and not everything comes with instructions either. Some of the sets that are like the Master Builder series sets and stuff, they don't come with instructions. It's kind of like, here, use your imagination, which is what you're supposed to do. You know, build the things. They give you some ideas like on the box, but that's it. So I'm having to scan and try to figure out what sets I have for some of the older stuff. And so this right here is from mid 70s. And then the bricks that I have here, I'm finding out, are from the 50s, late 50s, which is pretty cool. So I'm figuring out, and I think I figured out at least one of the sets I have from there. So I think that's going to be a really cool display to do. Is to have like all these old things like the Yellow Castle, some of these classic space things, and, you know, working our way up to other stuff, you know, that's newer, kind of like a little progression. Not sure still how I'm going to do the town itself, but it's starting to come together, at least as far as the things that I'll have to display. So it's pretty cool. All right, we got to do one more of these. We can tie it all together. We got all these little arches, little archways that we're doing. We did one over here. Now we've got two more. And these are interesting because they're upside down inclines that we're throwing in there. Then this we're doing, so I guess they do go that way. This we're doing on this side here, we're putting on So this is going to sit on this part of the wall back here. But because we're doing that, and you know, we've done all these little micro scale buildings and stuff like that, we have to do the same thing for here, because as we build the wall up here, it's going to sit here outside, and it's got to be similar. You know, it's going to be a whole micro scale thingy. So this is minifig scale on the inside, but then right outside here is micro scale. So it's interesting that you're doing both at the same time. Excuse me. We're starting to solidify everything. We're gonna, some kind of roof is gonna go up here, I'm sure. I'm not positive exactly what kind of roof. Little Technic pieces here to got a little building there. Another column that we do over here. Goes to the side there. Oh, it does. Okay, so that goes in the middle. And this goes up top. Another flower. Black flower thing. To the top of the column. There we go. It's all lined up. There. This is obviously going to be done in such a way so that like the roof can come off so you can access it. 6 is coming for a ride. This goes up here. Oh, whoops. I need to put that up there. Hey, Tree 4. Come out of your Lego Dark Ages again. Oh, that's awesome. Good to hear. Now, I caution you. Lego has had some what do you want to call them? Pitfalls lately, I think. But they have some good stuff. ET looks pretty good. It's coming out soon. The other thing is there are other brands that are pretty awesome too. So don't count those out. So you have choices, and the other brands are a lot less expensive usually. So all right, I think we're almost done with this bag. A couple more things. We're gonna build some more of the outside wall here, I think.